viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Mathematics with G Bajaj. Today we are going to start with number system chapter 1 of class 9. So let's start with exercise 1.1. Question number 1. Is 0 a rational number? Can we write it in the form of P over Q, where P and Q are integers? So before I start with this question, what are rational numbers? I'm just going to revise this one. Rational numbers. You have studied in the previous classes that the number which are in the form of P over Q form, where P and Q belongs to integers and denominator, that means Q, should be non-zero, right? In 9th standard we are going to also study about the decimal expansions of rational number. So the numbers whose decimal expansion is non-terminating and recurring. Recurring means repeating. For example, 1 by 3. If I divide this number, I'll be getting 0.333 and so on. Or you can say 0.3 bar. So this the decimal expansion of this rational number is non-terminating. That means it is not going to finish and it is getting repeated. So this is the decimal expansion of rational number. Our question is 0 a rational number? So any number which can be written in the form of P over Q. So can we write 0 a rational number? Yes, we can write down 0 as a rational number because 0 over 1, it can be written in the form of P over Q, where 0 and 1 both belongs to integers, as the condition says that PQ should belongs to integers and Q should be non-zero. So it is fulfilling its two conditions. So therefore 0 is a rational number as it can be written in the form of P over Q. This was first question. Now the next question, question number 2. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. There are millions of numbers between two given numbers. So when we were studying, we were told to multiply a given number by the number. If we have to multiply, if we have to find out 6 numbers, then we are going to multiply it with 6 plus 1, that is 7 over 7. But we are not going to multiply here 7 by 7. I am taking 10 by 10 because it will be easier. There are millions of numbers, any number can be inserted over there. So we got 3 into 10 by 10. Same with 4 into 10 by 10. So we got 40 over 10. So you can see now, earlier we were having 3 and 4 and we couldn't see it, which are the numbers. So now 30 over 10. After then we can write down 31 over 10. After then 32 over 10, 33 over 10, 34 over 10, 35 over 10, 36 over 10. So there are 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Last was 40 over 10, that is 4. So I can write it down this way. In between 3 and 4 we have these numbers: 31, 32 by 10, 33 by 10, 34 by 10, 35 by 10, 36 by 10 and the original number 4. See, here we have taken 30 over 10, here we have taken 3 and 4. This is how we can find out the numbers between 3 and 4. You could take 100 over 100, 1000 over 1000, it depends upon you only. But when the number is smaller, so I have taken 10 by 10. Next is question number 3. Find the 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Earlier we were having number 3 and 4. Now we have a fractional number 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So the procedure is same. 3 by 5, I am going to multiply it by 10 over 10. I got 30 over 50. We have to take the same number. If I have taken 10 here, I have to take 10 in the denominator. 4 by 5 into 10 by 10, that becomes 40 over 50, right? So I have to write down 5 rational numbers between these two numbers. So I hope you can easily find it out now. 30 by 50, next is 31 by 50, 32 by 50, 33 by 50, 34 by 50. You just have to take care that the denominator should be same. Here 50, here also it is 50. 35 by 50. So 5 numbers are done. Finally we will be writing the original number, that is 3 by 5 here, and last one. Rest all is the same, the numbers whatever we got. 33 by 50, 34 by 50, 35 by 50. There can be different numbers as well. 4 by 5. So this is the answer. I hope it is very much clear to everyone. Now exercise 1.1, and this is question number 4th now. State whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answers. First thing is, every natural number is a whole number. We have to tell whether it is true or false. See, what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are those that begins with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, right? And whereas whole numbers are those numbers which starts with 0. So you can see all the natural numbers starting from 1, all the natural numbers are coming in whole numbers. That means whole numbers are greater than natural numbers because it includes 0. What natural number doesn't consist. So here every natural number is a whole number. It is very much true. Second part is, every integer is a whole number. Now integers consist of all the negative numbers, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and so on, right? So, and whole numbers consist of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It starts from 0. So you can see that the integers are having this part, this all the negative numbers extra, right? So every integer cannot be a whole number because negatives are not coming in whole numbers. So this part is false. Next part is, every rational number is a whole number. So rational numbers are those numbers which are in the form of P over Q, where P and Q both belongs to integers, right? So it means all the integers will be the part of rational numbers, whereas whole number starts from 0 only. It means all rational numbers cannot be whole numbers. So again this is false.